What's going on, everybody? I'm Primalliquid and welcome to my guide for Atelier Ryza 3. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to create the absolutely most broken, insane accessory possible. Now this accessory is more focused towards alchemist characters, aka characters you're going to have just throwing items constantly. However, everybody can make use of this accessory. So let's jump into it, shall we? And first of all, we are going to be making the 4 Spirits Amulet. However, you are going to need a few specific things first. Firstly, we are going to need a crystal element. However, we cannot have the effect spread ability on this. In other words, what you want to do is just drop in any old items into the normal core ingredients, including a spirit bottle first, which does give you effect spread 1. Then you want to use the link morph and just change that to absolutely anything you want. And then go ahead and synthesize it. Now, don't worry about traits or anything like that at this point. We can do them shortly, okay? Once you've got your crystal element, we are then going to start on a spirit bottle, because once we upgrade the spirit bottle into a crystal element, we can then upgrade the crystal element into a 4 spirits amulet. This is going to give us extra quantity for the final result, allowing us to further increase the stats. And this is actually one of the few accessories that we can actually do this with. A lot of the accessories, armor and weapons in Ryza 3 just start off as a base form, and you can't actually start on an earlier item to get more quantity. This time we can though. So what we're going to do is we're first going to drop a colorful oil in, doesn't matter what traits are on it or anything like that. And then we are going to drop a lapis papillion in. Now, while we're going through to get through the recipes, I would actually suggest throwing in your super trait if you can at this stage. For accessories, there are 2 super traits that we want. One of them is reincarnation, which automatically revives from a KO and applies a random buff. However, it can only be used once per battle. The other one is known as Healing Waltz. However, I don't have that on a flower type item right now, so I can't actually throw that on there. The reason we want to throw the super trait on right now is because super traits cannot be passed over from base materials. They can't be passed over from synthesized materials. What this means is the spirit bottle, for example, we cannot transfer a super trait over from that. However, if we have a super trait on a base material, a normal gathered item, we can transfer it. So that is why we want to get our super trait available early and on one of the forced things that we need to place down. So once we are on the crystal element, we're going to go ahead and drop another spirit bottle in. And then right here, we are actually going to drop in a blue flame ember, because that has effect spread, and that's just going to get us over the next dragon material as well, which then allows us to just go ahead and drop a grand organ in, which will further increase the stats and also upgrade us to the 4 spirit amulet. Now at this point, right, we have 16 quantity. That is 4 more than a normal available item would do, but we're going to increase that further by using a secret key. Now, when it comes to secret keys, you can do other effects, like you can increase the attack of the item, the defense, the HP. So right there, HP increase XXL, that would give you an extra 100 HP. Attack increase XXL, that would give you an extra 50 attack. Likewise, you can also get an extra 50 defense or an extra 50 speed. Now, I don't like them. I prefer to go more all round. So I prefer to use a key with the quantity up effect. Now, when it comes to quantity up Al is the highest I've seen, and that is over, 200 to 250 keys made. However, I could just be incredibly unlucky. It is kind of random what effects you get. So maybe there is something higher, but either way, use your highest quantity up effect. Then we're just going to go ahead and completely fill this item with grand organs, okay? We're just going to dump all the grand organs in that we can. And this is going to give us a huge stat for Spirit's Amulet. Now, yes, we don't have any real traits unlocked or anything like that. Well, we do from the previous tiers, but that's fine. But we're going to go ahead and reselect, yeah. because I think I've just had an idea. Maybe we can actually get a third trait from this. Let's just see. Well, we got one over there, and we got one over there. No, so it looks like we aren't going to be able to... Well, actually, we can, because we can do it on the next one. That's fine. So, yeah, we're just going to go ahead, go to the Four Spirits Amulet. Sorry about that. I was just checking something. So, we are going to use the quantity up key. Obviously, that is only a one-time use. So, now we're just going to dump 19 grand ingots into this. This is going to give us our stats, basically. Again, make sure the grand ingot is fully maxed out if possible. You want it to have 6 stats for all and an extra 7 for attack and speed as well. And then we're going to go ahead and synthesize the final result. Yes, we don't have, you know, the super trait unlocked. We don't have any of the effects or anything like that. That's fine. We're going to do that right now with item rebuilding, okay? So first of all, we're going to go ahead and drop a grand organ in there. And then we're going to go ahead and drop something in here. Doesn't matter what, as long as it is wind element. This is going to give us the trait slots. And now we can get the super trait as well. Okay, now we have that. Now it is time to go ahead and get the effects. The thing is, we don't want to get all the effects here, okay? We just want to get the first tier versions for them. So what I mean by that is we're only going to go to the first slot, okay? We're not going to go any higher than that. Main reason being, okay, these effects will increase an elemental damage and reduce the CC required to use items with that attribute. So right here we have thunder, air, fire, and ice. However, if we go further past them, all the traits actually get upgraded to something else. And a lot of the upgraded effects are actually incredibly pointless for us. So like here, increases CC recovery according to tactics level. Pointless. Right here, we have increased stun damage. Not so pointless, but honestly, the extra normal damage is infinitely better in my opinion. And then right here, decreases wait time after action. It doesn't matter. Everything's going to die in one hit. We don't need extra wait time. And then the last one, reduces AP required to use skills. Who cares about that? This is all about items. We're going to kill everything by dealing like 400,000 points of damage in one item use anyway. So, we're only going to get the first tier effect for each of them. Once we've done that and we've got the traits unlocked, we cannot go over and get this trait slot because then we would end up with the collected spirit ability, which we do not want. So now we're going to go ahead and synthesize. We've got our traits on there. We've got our super trait on there. So now we're just going to go ahead and finish it off. For traits, unfortunately, there's not really much we can do for, you know, accessories or anything like that. So we are just going to go ahead and use stats charge plus, attack and speed charge plus, and attack and speed charge plus. Sadly, there's not really anything better for accessories, so we're just going to go more all-round stat focused. And the super trait for this particular accessory, I am going to be using the reincarnation super trait. However, again, if you already have an accessory with reincarnation on, the other super trait you want to use is healing waltz, which for every person that has healing waltz, everybody in the party gets an extra 20% health, allowing you to massively increase your health pool. So we're going to go ahead and synthesize that right now. And what I'm also going to do, I'm going to show you the stat difference between using starting on the spirit bottle versus starting on the item itself. So this Four Spirits Amulet right here was started on the Four Spirits Amulet, whereas this one was started on the Four Spirits bottle. So as you can see, it's majorly higher stats, and we've also unlocked the third trait for it as well. Yes, the effects are still the same, but that's just because I've been testing a bunch of accessories out to see what is the best. So there we have it, guys. This is how you create one of the most broken accessories possible for everybody. Granted, it's mainly used for alchemist characters, someone who's going to be throwing items, but let's just go ahead and show you how much damage you can do with an item on this. Now, one thing I will say is we are on charismatic difficulty. I will just show you that. There you go. Charismatic difficulty. We're going to get into a random fight, and we are going to use an item now to show you just how broken this is. So as you can see, we are using the Zway resonance right here. This uses 2 elements for damage. So let's go ahead and throw that, shall we? This is fire and ice, so it is being boosted twice by 4 spirits. We are against 1 enemy, and right there, 291,000 damage. 291,000 damage. That was unbuffed. The enemy had not been debuffed. We didn't use a secret key to further boost our item damage, and my Ryza is not perfect, okay? I can equip a better key to her, and I have still not made another accessory. That means we could have easily dealt over 500,000 damage in a single hit to that mob there. That is how broken this build is with Ryza, guys. Nothing in the game survives a single hit from her with this build. But though, everybody, that is going to be the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope it has helped. If it has, then please be sure to smash that like button, and of course drop a comment down below. Let me know the first thing you are going to nuke with this accessory equipped. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more videos. I have a bunch of Ryza free guides coming for you guys, and you are not going to want to miss them. Also, one last thing before I do go, when it comes to reinforcing, just go for stats. Doesn't matter, we can't put any effects on there whatsoever. I would honestly suggest going for speed personally, but it is entirely up to you. Once again though, everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.